Hi, everyone. I think we're going to get started here. So thank you all for being out here, taking the time to be with us. It's probably been over a year since we've had a live concert, so we're really excited that we can do this today. We also want to thank the Minnesota State Arts Board for giving us a grant to produce this concert. It's really important for us and in our mission to reach out to the community with really accessible concerts and just a comfortable, laid-back setting. So this program is really interesting because at least 3 of the pieces are by local Minnesotan composers, at least 2 of whom you'll see here tonight. So if you haven't already, you can get program notes on those little slips of paper on the music stand. There's a little QR code. So feel free to follow along with the program notes and just find out more information about the concert. So the first piece on the program is called First Snow by Simon Sperl. And Simon is a local Minnesotan composer, and we've kind of talked to him for the past year and a half wanting to perform his music. And he gave us First Snow, which he wrote in celebration of the birth of his niece, Clara. So without further ado, here's First Snow.
Hope you guys enjoyed that piece. So give it up. Give it up. Thank you. Thank you. So the next piece is something that has come to me in the last month, and I'm so glad to have gotten the opportunity to work on this piece by Xavier Foley, who is a phenomenal composer and also a fantastic bass player. And this piece has elements of like a whole bunch of things that I grew up with. So like I feel like all the influences of classical, a little jazz, a little bit of soul music, things like that, deep grooves in there. He kind of like put all that into like a sound that is encompassed by not only this piece, but going through and looking at other works that he's done. It's like kind of like his kind of style that he's come up with, which I have not seen from bass compositions before. So I'm really excited to present his work. And if you guys like the piece, please check out other things that he's done. And yeah, this is Always on the Move.
Well, while they're getting set up, I'll go ahead and introduce this piece. I'm Michael Maiorana. Can you hear me all right? Good. So I was working with 10th Wave this last year on a set of pieces to be performed online, and while we were going through that process, we talked also about me writing a piece for them for live in-person performance, and thought it would line up well with the new music gathering that's happening right now. That's a conference festival that's happening in Minneapolis this year, and the dates just kind of lined up, so we're writing. I wrote a piece to be kind of tied in with that, and their theme this year is money with a question mark. So I was trying to think of what would fit in with that, and there's a poet I've been wanting to set to music, Lola Ridge, who was working in the 1910s, 20s, and 30s, and she was writing a lot of poetry about things that were happening at that time, especially labor rights abuses, a lot of things happening around that time. So I found this poem, The Fire, that seemed to have some parallels with things that are going on today, labor exploitation, labor rights abuses, and just the general idea of prioritizing short-term profits over long-term costs, over personal costs, and just kind of squeezing everything you can out of someone for more money and power. So it's kind of an intense piece. So thanks all for listening, and thanks 10th Wave for performing it. And yeah.
to warm their trembling hands. They poke the young men in. The young men burn like whites. They poke the young men in. The young men burn like whites. They poke the young men in. The young men burn like whites. If one run a little way, the old men around, they catch him and bind him. They catch him and bind him. They catch him and bind him and throw him again through the flames. Green whites burn And the smoke of the young man's torment rises round and sheer as the trunk of the pillared oak. And the smoke of the young man's torment rises round and sheer as the trunk of the pillared oak. And the darkness thereof spreads over the sky. Green whites burn slow. The old men of the world sit round the fire, and the old men of the world sit round the fire. young man's torment ascends up forever and ever.
Good afternoon. So glad all of you have been able to make it. This is our last piece of the night, and it's one I'm honored enough to have said I've composed, and definitely honored enough that everyone here has been willing to partake in its experience and our practice together and the performance that hopefully all of you can enjoy and experience as well. The piece is called We Are Free. I came about this concept in light of all, not just I, but all of you as well have likely experienced over the past year. You know, there's been a lot, each of us at a personal level, at a familial level, at a neighborhood, community, national, global level have dealt with. You know, the pandemic obviously is an easy example, but civil unrest and the hardships we've had to overcome and accepting loss, and amidst that loss, seeking connection anew and finding new ways to exist in who we are, to be at peace with all that is around us and still doing what we can to make it better. You know, one of the best ways to move past a hard situation is to accept it. You know, it's hard to move past it if you can't accept its very existence and then find another way to live into an even better existence. So, with that, we are free.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for staying throughout this whole concert. Can we just give another big round of applause to our musicians here? This was so much fun, finally sharing live music with a live audience. We're so glad that we could connect with all of you and just share this really beautiful Minnesotan summer night here with all of you. So I just want to say a big thank you to a lot of people here. First of all, thank you to Jackie, who's back there, for giving us this really beautiful space for us to perform in. Thank you so much. And then we want to thank you to Lisa Quo, who's sitting in the back over there. If you see those beautiful posters and all the social media promotion, that's all her. So thank you. And of course, we also want to thank the composers who contributed to this performance and the musicians who gave their time and energy to really make this possible. And we want to give a shout out to our audio crew and videographer, Eric Romani over here, and all of our wonderful audio crew that made it out here tonight to make this performance possible. So thank you all. Thank you all. So one more thing I just wanted to add, we love bringing these concerts to you all. These concerts take a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of money. So we'd like to invite you at this time to kind of donate to our mission. Donate to our mission to highlight local Minnesotan composers, to highlight underrepresented composers, and to just really bring accessible classical music to the community. So you can donate to that little tip jar at the front entrance and grab a snack on the way out. I believe all of those were made by Jackie's mom, so thank you. They look really delicious. Or you can also donate on our website, 10thwave.org. We have a little tiny donate button on the top right-hand corner of our website, so feel free to donate there. Even $1, even $5 helps out. But if you'd like to support us for free, the best thing you can do is share this event on social media or by word of mouth. So thank you all again for being here. This is such a beautiful night. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for being here.